This is Tyrone back with Tech Life. And we got some big news out of AT&T. I'll leave a link to this article in the description so you guys can check it out. So AT&T is committing two things that I wanted to clarify in this video. AT&T committed to help close the digital divide, increasing to $5 billion. So they increased the amount that they had set aside to close the digital divide in small market and rural areas by an additional $3 billion. So a decade-long commitment of internet service and digital literacy resources aims to reach 25 million people to help close the digital divide. So this is still going to take quite a bit of time for AT&T to get there. They have the commitment. The date that they gave is, I think, 2030. So that's still roughly another 6 years of investing to close the digital divide. So that's still quite a long time, if you ask me. So AT&T commits an additional $3 billion for a total of $5 billion since 2021 to narrow the digital divide. AT&T aims to help 25 million people get and stay connected by 2030. The company's additional $3 billion commitment will address the main barriers to connectivity, affordability, and adoption for those who need it most. So I feel, and I'm assuming in this case they're talking about probably fiber to the home or some type of, maybe some type of FWA. But if it is fiber to the home, Verizon and T-Mobile's FWA is going to get there faster, in my opinion, than AT&T ever will if it's fiber to the home. So that's one thing. So the second announcement from AT&T is they're going to keep the ACP pricing, the Affordability Care Act, whatever it was called. They're going to keep the $30 price point for those customers. So that's a good thing. In the business world, I was always told early on, some money is better than no money. And in this case, AT&T has already made the investment. They have already spent billions. And if the customer is already on that connection right inside their home, just keep them on the $30 price point. If not, you might risk losing them altogether. And the same goes for cable. If it's Charter that has spent billions to expand out into these areas and these people are on the ACP program, just keep them on that pricing. Or else you risk losing them. What's the difference? Keep them on the pricing and just leave it be. Just leave it be. If not, you risk losing them to maybe like a T-Mobile FWA, some type of cheaper satellite. Who knows, right? You at that point, you're opening up the can of worms yourself if you push them to the higher price point. So those are the two commitments and announcements that AT&T has made. Maybe they're doing that to kind of overshadow the recent negative news on the data breach, but it's still a positive announcement nonetheless. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. Let me know if the commitment to help close the digital divide is just simply taking too long. I mean, we've been talking about digital divides in like 2014, 15, 2020, and the fact that it's still likely going to take to 2030, I mean, it's just really insane to think about. Now, I know there's some government funding that could maybe help accelerate this, but the carriers are taking advantage of it from an FWA standpoint as well. And I'm sure the cable players will take advantage of that. I think it's called BEAD funding. And AT&T will likely take advantage of that as well. And maybe that could help AT&T accelerate some of that digital divide. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. Like, share, subscribe if you're new. Follow my social media outlets. This is Tyrone with Tech Life. See y'all in the next one. Peace.